From Los Angeles, California, the Mad Scientist Party Hour.
What is up, friends? And welcome back to another episode of Mad Scientist Party Hour. My name is Kevin Kraft, and joining me from the mirror dimension, the backwards booger-eating beardless bandit known as Shuddy Boy.
Yo, crap.
How long do you think I'm going to be able to just keep beardless in your intro? It's sprouting
I don't
pretty
know.
quick.
It throws me off every time you've said it so far. It reminds me that I am beardless. It is growing in. This is 2 weeks almost.
Yeah, you're already looking less Rachel Maddowy. Well, let's see what our special guest is. It's been a while since you've heard him on the show, but our special guest today, Duncan Bunghole, the Cream Secretor. He's joining us to promote his new brand of donuts that are filled with poop and giz, and you can get them from his website, DookieBoyTheCocksucker.com. What's up, DBTCS?
Hey, what's up? We make every donut fresh to order, so don't worry about any staleness.
First, I'm a shit. Then, I'm a giz on my shit. Then, I'm a stuff my giz shit in a donut. Then, I'm a eat it.
And we're gonna donut in it.
Then, I'm a walk low mama.
Well, I'm glad you could join us, Jeff. I know the audience has missed you in your absence.
It has been a while since you've been a guest. It's great to see you again, sir.
Yeah, doesn't Shuddy look different?
I missed you guys so much. I'm happy to be back for this episode only. Who knows if I come back again, ever again.
Yeah, we'll see. But, good to see you.
You
I
guys
like
want-
that you're rocking your Unabomber look. Classic.
That's right.
Some classic
fucking
Clark.
cool.
You're just missing a pair. Fuck you.
Oh
You're
my
just
God.
missing a pair of aviators.
Shuddy, why don't you just completely make Jeff out to be a massive bitch and explain your weather situation right now?
I spent
Situation.
an hour and a half shoveling yesterday during the middle of the storm to only have to spend 2 hours shoveling this morning.
I am surprised
and-
you don't have one of
and-
those snow mowers.
Well, that time included using the snow blower that I have for the driveway and the main sidewalks.
It was either a Ford Bronco or a snowblower.
No, I got the snow blower the winter I moved into the house. That's been a constant since I moved here. Because, I mean, you've been to the house, Kevin. You know how long my fucking driveway is.
Yeah.
I would have had a heart attack shoveling that in the approximately 14 inches of snow and ice we received yesterday.
That's it? Dude,
Not bad.
at my mom's place in Jersey, they got 31 inches.
We're
Holy
further
shit.
south, so it felt like more. I was convinced it was almost 2 feet, but it was not.
Because I was,
But
I was texting my mom and my sister about this, making sure, they're all prepped up and ready, and if they've taken precaution or fucking whatever. And my mom was like, when I was living in Montville, and I think I had to have been in high school. I think I was either like a freshman or I was in 8th grade. But we got a snowstorm that was, I think, 2 feet. And the snow drifts went from the ground up to the top of the 3-story apartment building we lived in. And that got school canceled for multiple days, which that's the only time in my life I've ever seen that happen. Where
That would
you
have
get
been
multiple. What would it?
8th grade. That was 8th grade.
Yeah, so that was multiple days from a single storm that had ended, and my mom says that's the most snow she's ever seen in her life until yesterday. That broke the record for how much snow she's ever seen.
Yeah, it shifted, so we didn't get hit as hard as we were supposed to. But it started snowing at 4 a.m. and then stopped yesterday around 8 o'clock last night.
Yeah, that's gnarly. I'm actually jealous. I do miss that stuff when you get those sort of just like state of emergency, society stopping snowstorms, and then your one friend that has a crazy pickup truck with snow chains comes and picks you up, and you just get into snow shenanigans. I do miss that stuff. That's an element of life that I miss living in Los Angeles. And going sledding fucking rules. I saw people on Facebook just like snowboarding down their streets.
Dude, I'm telling you, you're talking to yourself into moving back East Coast. I know you're going to do it eventually.
Look, dealing with winters is not exactly a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
You love snowboarding. You love when your homies pick you up in their truck.
Yeah,
with the chains and the wheels.
I also hate freezing my nuts off 6 months out of the year. If I want to go snowboarding, I can just drive to Big Bear. Man, those are some crazy pictures you got, Shuddy.
So, I mean...
Now I'm dealing with
one child that lives with you. Why don't you tell him to do the snow blowing since you pay all the bills? Excuse me, one son.
I don't, because I'm a pushover.
Gotcha. Yeah, I hear you.
Well,
but now the new problem I'm dealing with is the pipes from the sump pump that are outside are buried under feet of snow, and it's either frozen or it's clogged. So the basement is going to flood, and I'm not 100% sure what to do.
I would start by digging out the pipe.
I would. That was my first thought too, but the amount of snow it's buried under, I don't know where I would put the snow.
Elsewhere.
Like,
fuck, dude.
When I lived in that basement apartment in Weehawken, they had issues in the past of the water pipes freezing and breaking, because that was just a basement that they turned into a new apartment, just so they could rent it out and make more money, and they had to insulate the pipes, and then I think in the winter there was some sort of heating coil run through it, and they just left that on throughout the whole winter, just so the pipes wouldn't freeze and burst. So you might need to look into some shit like that. I'm sure somebody in the Puminati knows some of those, snow dwellers in Canada that are like, ha, you guys got 31 inches? We call that a flurry.
If a Canadian can't help you, I don't know.
I unplugged the sump pump for now, and then that way I literally found that out just as we were sitting down to record. So there was no time for me to even really troubleshoot.
Yeah.
Went downstairs and water was spraying everywhere because the sump pump pipe is backed up outside.
Maybe there's a turd in it.
No, the sump pump the basement, because Quakertown is a swamp, so my basement gets water. So it's at the low spot of the basement, and it pumps the water that comes into the basement out of the house, so the basement doesn't fill with water. Has nothing to do with poopies or plumbing.
I'm not saying it's your poopies. I'm saying a neighborhood kid could be pranking you and stuffed one of their poopies into it.
No, because it was working before the snowstorm.
When I was younger, in my more rambunctious days, I liked to hide turds and things. Just putting it out there.
You were a turd burglar?
Yeah, just floating the idea, no pun intended. Well, we have some fun stuff to get to today. I do have a little bit of an update on the film. So I had...
Would that be the second coming of John Cooper, that film?
Yes, it would, Shuddy Boy. Of which, if you want to get one of these amazing posters, you can go to etsy.com/shop/John Cooper movie and score yourself one. I remembered to take the shop out of vacation mode.
I was just going to say that. It is no longer in vacation mode, so everybody can get their posters.
So I got, I'm sure everybody knows I got a distribution deal, and that led to me scrambling to turn over all of the stuff that they needed, which was a big list of stuff that I didn't fully understand, and I lost 2 weeks over Christmas and New Year's because everything is shut down and nobody returns emails. So I busted my ass for 2 weeks getting the film insured, getting a quality check report, getting all different versions of the files they need, all this crazy shit. And I got it all turned in, and I met the deadline. And I was given the green light. Well, the announcement date for the release date was going to be next week. So on next week's show, I was going to let everybody know when the movie was coming out. But I woke up this morning to an email from the distributor saying that the sales team wants to take it straight to a streamer. They think that this has the potential to not just go up for rental, but could land, exclusively on one of the streamers. And
which means that they liked it.
Yeah, so
that's good feedback.
That is good feedback. The downside of that is
it delays everything.
It delays it, yeah. So to get it onto a streamer, they need more time. The streamers have different rule. I don't know. The way they explained it was just, in order to do that
in the QUE.
to QUUU get it up. The sales team needs more time to work with the streamers. Again, it might not happen. This isn't like a guarantee thing. They just feel like it has the potential, so they're going to take a shot at it. And I'm rolling the dice to give them more time. So it's going to be delayed about a month, which means I'm going to have to wait a little bit before I can say what the release date is going to be. But that would be fucking cool if it ends up on a streamer, Like if it just taking the film to Prime, just putting it up as a rental. What happens is every movie that you rent on Amazon Prime, let's say the rental price is like $7. Amazon immediately takes half of that. So they get $3.50.
Jeez.
That leftover $3.50, if you have a distributor, which pretty much every film does, they get a cut of that $3.50. And then you get what's left over. And that's each rental. And then, of course, that greedy bitch, the man, comes out with his hand out. The
man,
yeah,
like Uncle Sam, you gotta pay taxes.
Yeah,
that you're saying?
Well,
okay,
so
here comes libertarian Kevin again.
Yeah, damn these taxes! Go Ayn Rand. So just doing the math, if even like a low budget film, it's a lot of rentals. It's a fucking tall order to ever make the budget back. So this gives it a chance to get a one lump sum payment to get it on. Let's just use for an example Peacock. Like if Peacock buys it, no idea how much money they would give for it.
$3 million if they know what's good for them.
Well, that would be if that happens. I will stuff my dick back inside of itself and then reach up my butt and pull it inside out my ass.
But why would you do that?
Because those are
you said it. You said it. It's on record.
Those are the odds. That's the chance of that happening. I would say
there's a guy.
What's up?
Oh, sorry, go ahead. No, I've
been rambling way too long.
Well, there's a guy in the golf betting community who said that if this golfer Scotty Scheffler didn't win a tournament this past weekend, that he would eat Wendy's chili every day for a month for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And Scotty Scheffler did win. He won by like 4 strokes.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's gonna eat Wendy's chili for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Didn't that McAfee virus guy say he would cut his own dick off and cook it and eat it if something happened, and then that thing happened and he didn't cut his own dick off and eat it?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I know. I'm pretty sure the Patriots head coach, Mike Vrabel, said on a podcast he would cut his dick off to win a Super Bowl as a coach.
Oh, my God.
I mean, he won 3 as a player, but to win 1 as a coach, he would cut his dick off.
That is really wanting something.
But you can't. You can't, I don't like, you can't negotiate that. You can't do that. You can't like cut your dick off and like the rest of the league be like, all right, go on, cool,
Yeah.
you win this one.
Unless you rub a very fucked up genie lamp.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's not like an actual bet, but yeah, this fucking guy talking shit about Scotty Scheffler has to eat Wendy's for the next month.
All right, I just
Which,
Googled John McAfee
Wendy's
eating
show
his
is
own
pretty
dick.
good.
Here's a Vice article. John McAfee no longer willing to eat his own dick. On TV.
Okay, so he's
willing to do it privately, just not
Yeah.
on TV anymore.
Oh, here we go. Back in 2017, antivirus magnate and sometimes presidential candidate / fugitive, John McAfee was buying into the hype about Bitcoin's surging value hard. Asked if a single Bitcoin would be worth $500,000 within 3 years, McAfee responded, "If not, I will eat my dick on national television." And, spoiler alert, the highest Bitcoin ever hit might have been like 110. If that,
Wait, what did he say? What was it? Say it again. What number did I have to hit?
a single Bitcoin had to be valued at $500,000.
I mean, he was early though. He might not be wrong.
Yeah, I will say though, if John Cooper gets licensed to a streamer for $500,000, that would be a celebratory moment. That would definitely make the budget back and a profit. I would, No, I'm not going to say anything. I was going to say I would
What would you do?
I would blow a load all over my own face on OnlyFans, but that could complicate future deals. Like, yeah, this guy
For sure.
This guy made a profitable first movie, but then he also nutted all over his own face on OnlyFans. So I don't know if I want to trust him with another project and a bigger budget.
Plus, I think that's great for the platform. I don't know if anyone's ever done a one and done OnlyFans video. I think they have like a whole series of them. You'd be maybe one of the first. You could be a pioneer.
The laziest OnlyFans creator ever.
This guy jerked off in his own face once, made $30 and got retired.
I've hit my buyout price of $30. I'm gonna go get a tissue. Peace out.
Yeah, it was Ginger. He sent you $30 donation.
He's like, dude, I didn't even watch it. I just wanted to be supportive.
Yeah.
But yeah, so hopefully sometime soon I can give what the release date is. But I will say it is early summer. So, I mean, and it also sucks because I'm very anxious to get this out. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was about to chime in there.
No, my Zoom is doing that weird thing again.
Did you move your hands again? I told you about that. Don't move your fucking hands.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, you sound fine now.
You came back.
All right. The fucking message won't go away. All right. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, about the
something
delay.
about blowing loads on your face.
I wrote this script 10 years ago, shot the movie 2.5, close to 3 years ago, and jokes don't have a very long shelf life. Like if you write something, somebody eventually is going to one day think of that joke, and it would really suck if some of the bangers in that movie get someone else. I'm not saying steals it, but there's millions of comedy writers all over the place. We're all pulling from the same shit. Somebody could think of that joke and get it out before me. You never know. So I want this out as quick as possible. I would also like to start, making the movie's budget back at some point. That would be nice. But I think this is, my rep at the distributor was like, dude, this is really, really good news. You gotta do it. Like, agree to push the release date. So I did. But I'll give everybody updates as they come.
Hopefully you get better news in a month or two.
Yeah. I mean, it's a tall order for indie films to make their money back these days. I learned this on set, but they were like, yeah, of this level of filmmaking, I would say about like 80% of these movies never see the light of day. And I was like, oh, fucking cool. Cool. It's a nice narrow target we're shooting.
If somebody
pays you while you're filming,
yeah,
three $2 million for it, I would like 0.25% for willing it into existence.
Shuddy boy, I don't have any more points to give out.
That's a mere $7,500 off of 3 million.
Yeah, well,
It's not bad. I mean,
you're not accounting.
That's a finder's fee.
You're not accounting for what the distributor takes. You're not accounting for what Uncle Sam takes, and then every other person that has points on this movie takes.
sure. But I mean, if he successfully wills it into existence, he deserves some sort of financial
So
compensation.
just tell all of them that it was $2,992,500 was what they bought it for. Just skim that 7,500 right off the top.
Let me barter this deal for you, Kevin. How about instead you get the video of him blowing a load on his face for free?
All right, that's fair. I mean, if you want, I'll nut on
Shuddy?
your face.
On mine?
No, on Chuddy's.
Oh,
No, that's what I want. That's what I want. You nutting on Jeff's face.
okay. All right. I thought you were gonna step in front of that jizz mine.
No, fuck no.
You're gonna throw me in front of it, though. Fair enough.
So we are going to be doing something, a bit we haven't done in a while that is always a crowd pleaser, but Jeff is making a few alterations, so we're going to buy him some time, and I will do...
Oh, I
No,
sent
he
it to you
already
guys via
he sent
email.
yeah,
okay. I don't have my email open.
I got the notification. Jeff Clark updated the 18.
Well, I'm pot committed, so that's a teaser. Stay tuned, and you'll hear another bracket. Another Jeff Clark bracket. I was going to go see the new Silent Hill movie in theaters this weekend, which I barely even heard was coming out.
I didn't know there were... Yeah, that's what I was just going to say.
Because I never played a Silent Hill game, but I really liked that first Silent Hill movie. I thought it was really creepy, kind of played out like a nightmare. The music was awesome in it, which I later found out is the actual music from the video game. Sean Bean, always love an appearance from Sean Bean. It's just a cool flick. I dug it. Trashed by the critics, but it's a movie I've seen probably 15 times. Sequel wasn't great, but this one is from the same director, and I'm curious. I'm gonna check it out. And I like to go to the movies once a week, so I don't know what happened. I guess I just got fucking tired. Saturday, Jeff came over and we played Mario Party for like 5 hours.
I know it was a marathon sesh. Played a 30-turn game, which I think is the most, right?
Yeah, that is the maximum setting you can do for a round of Mario Party.
How long did that take?
Well, there was 2 pizza breaks.
Yeah, an ice cream sandwich break.
An ice cream sandwich break, yeah. It was, I think we started it around like 7:30 maybe, and we finished around 1:15.
I took a nap.
Yeah, we had to keep waking Jeff up when it was his turn to roll the dice.
Yeah, and I passed out a couple times, but then Carl came through with let me have a Celsius, which was pretty clutch. That kept me up until like 3 a.m.
Oh my god!
So, but I needed it. I needed it because I was passing out. I wanted to like politely decline her offer, and she's like, "No, I'm all right," but I was not all right. I needed caffeine.
Dude, it was. I could have sworn we had done a Mario Party night with you in the past, but I guess not. Being how much of the game we had to explain to you.
Yeah, I mean, you could have, because I retained none of the information this time, and if we did it in the past, I probably would have retained none of the information.
That's true.
Like if we played Mario Party again. I don't want to spoil. I was going to say I probably wouldn't be any successful, but that's literally impossible. It's literally impossible.
Yeah, so Jeff, very early on in the 30 rounds, was doing quite well. Had a whole bunch of stars.
Blew my load way too quick.
Yeah, then Carl's friend started whooping his ass, and she's really good at Mario Party. She's a part of our Mario Party get-togethers quite often, and usually wins. She's a beast at the games. Yeah, she's really good. But as anybody who's ever played Mario Party knows, there's a huge luck element to the game as well as skill. So you can fail upwards and just snatch victory out of thin air. But anyway, Jeff putting on a hell of a performance. Lots of stars, lots of coins, lots of luck. And then out of nowhere, just at one point, I think Jeff finished the game with absolute zero. All of his stars got taken and all of his coins.
Dude, it was like a Deal or No Deal episode where I either had a penny in one case or a million in the other, and I just chose wrong and ended up with nothing. I had like 5 coins. I don't know what happened. Bowser jacked me.
Bowser cleaned you out. Bowser was on this run of every time he landed on his space, he would take a star. And Jeff got all of his stars taken, and Bowser was like, I'm going to take your star. And Jeff was like,
Ha ha, I don't have any.
and Bowser's like, wait a second, you don't have any stars. I guess I'll just take all your coins. And Jeff had like 180 coins. So Jeff got completely cleaned out, got 5 coins, and then in the next turn walked by a bomb space that blew him up and stole those 5 coins from him. So Jeff finished just as he not even as he started the game, because you start the game with like 10 coins or something.
Yeah, you started.
The longest setting possible in Mario Party, 30 turns, which took us from 7:30 to 1:15 in the morning, and Jeff finished with nothing. And it was fucking hysterical.
Yeah, it was funny for everyone except for me.
Dude, I was laughing so hard it felt like my eyes were trying to bulge out of my skull. But yeah, good times.
Yeah, that was an embarrassment. Probably not going to get invited back to Mario Party night, but I don't deserve it, so it's all good.
Well, anyway, I ended up opting to not go to the theater because I was scrolling around Netflix, and this is going to shock both of you. I chose a documentary over going to the theater.
The Elizabeth Smart documentary? I tried to watch that last night.
No.
Okay. What did you choose?
I watched this documentary called Secret Mall Apartment. Have you ever heard of that?
I
saw it.
I want to watch it. Well, maybe I do, depending on what you say. But yes, I've heard of it.
I wish that I knew you were going to watch it because I saw it last night and I was deciding between that and Elizabeth Smart, and I chose Elizabeth Smart. You know what? It probably wouldn't matter because I fell asleep like 10 minutes in.
Oh no, my Celsius wore off.
Dude, I fucking got home from your place at like 3 a.m., fell asleep, or, obviously went to bed, woke up at like 7. Like I got like 4 hours of sleep, started making sauce and meatballs and watched football and stuff.
Mamma
so
mia.
I'm still tired. I'm still feeling the effects of Mario Party night.
I mean, I'm sure those deep dish pizzas we ate didn't help.
Detroit style? Those were wonderful.
Yeah, they were fucking good. But anyway, yeah, I had heard about that documentary a while ago because somebody was on Doug Loves Movies and recommended it. And I was like, oh man, that sounds right up my alley. It's about these group of friends that
I thought it was new.
Found a space in a giant mall in between like rooms and structures and stuff that was just unused space and abandoned. So they turned it into like a secret apartment.
Is this at all like based on that recent Channing Tatum movie that came out?
No.
Or is this like
no, that was a separate
mall,
that was
another apartment?
That
in a
was
mall?
a separate situation.
Oh. Right.
Yeah, that was a criminal on the lam hiding out
In a Toys R Us.
behind a display in a Toys R Us.
These guys just built a fucking fort in a mall.
Yeah, this was just a bunch of hipsters being silly.
All right.
So like I put this on my watch list and because I was like, oh, that sounds great, but I guess it was only showing at festivals. And then I didn't hear anything about it. And then I was scrolling around Netflix and I saw it and I was like, holy fucking shit, I've been wanting to watch this for so long. Because, that sounds like a dream come true for me, living in a mall. I fucking love malls.
Mm-hmm.
Love malls.
So it's basically like this collection of dweeby art hipsters that live in Rhode Island. They in like I think 99 they started building this gigantic mall, and the locals were not happy about it. They were like, you could be all this money could be put into revitalizing downtown or helping out local businesses, and you're essentially just blowing all this money on an enormous fucking mall. So the locals weren't pumped about it, but it opened, and one of the women in this group of friends, she was like the type of person that goes to city hall meetings when they announce real estate projects and stuff, and she kept hearing people mention wasted space. So like when an architect would put together a big mega building like this, not every square foot of the giant building would be practically used. So they sort of, when this mall got built, they were like, we should do some exploring. And they fucking would like go into these weird areas of the mall and climb through these claustrophobic nightmares, and eventually stumbled upon this weird little section of space that was just empty. Like there was still construction equipment left behind, but the mall had been open for a while, so like obviously that stuff was just abandoned and no one has been in that space since. And they found all these different ways to access it throughout the mall. And the leader of their group he documented so much of this on a early 2000s digital camera that had a very shitty video functionality to it. So he
Like
just
the picture was shitty.
yeah, real shitty. But he used that because he had like big hands, and it fit there, so he could just like selfie film himself, and nobody would be like, "Why is this guy holding like a camcorder?" He could like secretly film things, and he filmed tons of it. Like he would set the camera up somewhere and then film them walking into this apartment that they built, and film them like the way they got furniture up there was this really fucking steep metal stairwell, and they would get like couches and furniture and all this. They had a fucking PlayStation set up in there, and they would.
It was like a man cave.
Yeah, but they would like sleep there. No one like lived there full time, but one of the guys was like, "Yeah, I think the longest I did was like 5 consecutive nights I slept there." And they filmed so much of this. It's fucking crazy. Like I really enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. There is a significant chunk of the documentary that bounces back around and focuses on this main dude, and he's like an art teacher, but he's a very artsy fartsy dude, so it focuses a lot on like the charity art he did for like 9/11 memorials and children's hospitals and stuff, and then it'll bounce back to more of the mall apartment. But it's true.
When do they stop going there? Like how long did it get like, I don't know if this is a spoiler, so if it is, just politely refuse, but did it get like blown up epically?
Well,
like
I
their
mean,
spot?
The documentary starts with a news story reporting on like these people had a fucking secret apartment in there in the mall.
Okay.
But it was really interesting to see how they got away with it, how they got stuff in there. It's really weird, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. It does feel like it drags a little bit when it's not focusing on talking about the mall, but I guess the story wasn't feature-length documentary. There was 90 minutes worth of it just focusing on that. So they padded it with this guy's life, which is still kind of interesting, just not as interesting as the mall.
Yeah, it didn't fit into like a documentary anthropology series, so it's just like, all right, we'll fluff it up to give it 90 minutes, throw some filler in there.
But dude, all of them were artists, and this one guy, just for the documentary, they show this guy just like cutting wood on a saw and stuff and sanding things, and then it reveals he built a fucking like replica of the entire mall, so he could open it and show you the spaces they went through, and like this is where the negative space was where we built the apartment. It's fucking wild, but it's a tight 90 minutes. I say if this sounds interesting to you, it's worth checking out. It was fucking cool.
Yeah, I will. It piqued my interest when I was looking through Netflix last night, but next time I'm just chilling, I'll probably just Probably Friday or Saturday. I'll have time to check it out, so I'll do it then.
It also played into a weird thing. So I talked about this once where I have reoccurring dreams that I'm stuck in a building, and it's almost always the same building. And it's either I can't find my way out, like the elevators don't go to all the floors and stairwells lead to blockages, and I spend an entire dream trying to get out of a building that's essentially a maze, or I'm being hunted, John McClane style, and I climb through the walls, through very dusty, claustrophobic spaces, and find a little nook to hide out in. And when I watched this documentary, the footage of them climbing in between the skinny-ass walls was just like my dream, and I was tripping me the fuck out. I was just like, oh my God, like I'm getting deja vu over a goddamn
Maybe your
dream.
dream is a premonition of this documentary.
What a waste of a superpower.
Oh my God. I predicted I would watch this documentary the whole time.
I could have spared like a giant disaster and saved lives, but nope, I just predicted a hipster documentary.
Oh my God, my dream comes back full circle. I'm watching this documentary.
All right, well, without further ado, let's get to our newest bracket. And this time it is the best fictional vehicle bracket.
Yeah, was 16 vehicles, but I shortened it to 8.
You
Kevin
did?
rightfully, yeah.
I thought you were just
freaked out
I thought
about
you were
real cars being on there.
Well, I thought you were going to sub all the stupid entries for good ones.
I took out all the stupid entries and left in the good ones.
All right.
That's what I want. I mean, you have a 16 a team bracket. I wish the Puminati knew what me and Shuddy had to fucking put up with. You know, I was looking back at the suggestions while I was reorganizing the bracket. Hey, Kevin, what's Pee Wee Herman's bike special power? What's that do?
It can fly. It gets like a rocket. It gets a rocket boost.
Are you sure, or did it happen in a Pee Wee Herman dream?
No, when he's getting chased through the Warner Brothers lot, he hits like a power booster, and he gets like launched, goes over a roof, and then lands in a bunch of kids and power slides in him, and they're like, radical!
All right, fair enough.
It also has
GBT'd it, and it said nothing. It said no powers.
It has a smoke screen, it has oil slicks, and if you pull one of the handlebars, like trying to pull them off the road, it unhinges, and then a spare handlebar shoots out in its place.
Oh, wow. So it does have mad powers or mad different things it can do. Fair enough. You caught me. I thought I was going to expose a flaw in your logic. Not this time, though. All right, so I don't know. I sent you guys an 18 bracket, and you already got the 16 team bracket in there. We can just go to the 8, though. Up to you.
Well, we can't really spin our tires any further, so let's go with the 8.
All right. 1 seed. This one everyone should know or expect this, but the Batmobile.
Of course.
Which one?
I guess, yeah, that's the conversation that I wanted to have with you guys, because that's what I think a fun part about doing this bracket is, what Batmobile would you go with? I mean, I don't even like the Tumbler. That feels like almost like an Elon Musk Batmobile, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I would go with the Adam West 60s Batmobile because it looks fucking pimp. Like if I saw someone driving that, I'd be like, damn, that's fucking sweet. But if I saw
like
someone
John
driving
Lovett's in the Benchwarmers.
yeah, but if I saw someone driving the Tumbler, I'd be like, what a neo-Nazi.
Douchebag. Yeah.
I would put my vote for the Tim Burton one.
The 89. My top 2 choices were the 89 and the Adam West.
Okay, we can go 89 Batman. All good. And What were you going to say? Go
my
ahead.
opinion is irrelevant in this particular bracket. It doesn't matter which Batmobile it is.
As in, it's always going to beat the 8 seed, the Kit Knight Rider car.
No. The Night Industries 2000 is going to smoke the doors off of the Batmobile for me.
Oh my
No
God.
shit.
Wow.
That was
David Hasselhoff's whip.
All right, well, plead your case.
because there were
Got artificial intelligence.
There were 3 TV shows that I watched a lot with my dad as a kid. They were the A-Team, they were Knight Rider, and Airwolf.
Oh my God.
And I have loved Kit for as long as I can remember. My first bicycle was a Knight Rider bike. The artificial intelligence, later after he got dismantled and then put back together, he had so many cool gadgets in him. And he was fucking snarky.
Yeah,
He had
some personality.
He had a personality, yeah.
Yeah.
And I just think that era of Firebird is so fucking cool.
And as Jeff mentioned, there is the AI element. Welcome back, Michael. I produced this picture where I took the clothes off of Zendaya for you.
Like in that show where they are just driving around in the tractor trailer and Michael Knight either backs out of it or drives back into the tractor trailer. It was just so fucking cool. I loved Kit.
Okay, so pleading the case for the 89 Batmobile. I mean, could it go through the entire from, Michael Keaton to Clooney?
No,
because the Batmobiles were different in each movie.
Yeah, and Burton didn't film that or didn't direct that one, right? He directed the first 2.
Well, what about Batman Returns? That's the same Batmobile, isn't it?
No,
I think so. All right, I would have given him credit. He said Tim Burton Batman, but Batmobile, so I'd give him both.
I mean, it's got that function where it can just like grow that special armor all over itself, like turns itself into an armadillo. That was pretty sick.
It can't move, right? It's just stuck there because it's armadilloed.
Oh, it's been a minute since I've seen it, but I do think
it
it
was
just stays
the
stationary.
same in both Burton movies. My apologies.
And you can, yeah, because if I'm trying to visualize the scene, he just like kind of stops in a group. I don't know. It puts up its force field, or not force field, shield, and just takes a whole bunch of fire. And Batman's chilling there, but he's not moving.
Yeah. Oh, and he also has that remote control thing where he can like press it and it drives to wherever he is. So that's kind of cool. If you ever get separated from it, it'll just come and save your ass.
It can also do that, though.
It's got that tow cable if it needs to make a tight turn.
Shuddy came prepared, and I'm looking to screw you over one way or the other in this bracket, Kevin. So I'm starting to lean towards Shuddy.
Are you voting with your heart or out of spite?
It's irrelevant what's happening.
Yeah, but spite. I've never even seen Knight Rider. I feel like it ended before I was even alive. It came out in like 84.
Shuddy.
Yeah, for sure.
You've got the screen share going. Can you pull up a picture of Kit? A few pictures of Kit, just and give Jeff like like you're a car dealer trying to sell him that.
Let me test ride it.
Oh, do you know how much pussy you're gonna get in this thing?
Do I get to name the AI?
What would you name?
Or does it have a name in it? I don't know.
It's just called Kit because it's Night Industries 2000.
Oh, I see. The whole car and the AI is Kit.
Can I rename it Tit?
All right, here we go.
I'd rename it Alfred just to troll.
I mean, just
the
look at
Batmobile.
it.
You bitch.
This is the 82 Pontiac Grand Am, I believe.
Trans
That is pretty sweet. Trans Am, excuse me. I had a Grand Am. I drove it to California.
Oh no, does it have to be trans?
It's got sleek lines, it's sexy, it's attainable.
Yeah, chicks probably dig that car.
It
Batmobile, they're
would
gonna be
be
freaked out. They're gonna be
it
freaked
would
out.
be a pussy magnet for sure.
She's kind of moving me.
Dude, if
They
you can't
call
get
it the
pussy in the
panty melter.
if you can't get pussy in the Batmobile, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, right. No one besides Bruce Wayne's getting pussy in the Batmobile.
Eh.
Literally only one guy. He's a handsome billionaire. Sam, if you picked up Carl in a Batmobile, that's getting you on base.
Well, maybe if I take her on a ride and show her the capabilities. What other things can like what sort of buttons can you push on the on Kit to make it do things?
That's ChatGPT. What powers does
But
Kit have?
you're asking
Knight Rider?
AI about AI. It's gonna fluff it up, and you're gonna
Yeah,
you're gonna get some skewed takes.
yeah. There's definitely going to be some biased commentary from my ChatGPT assistant, Leary.
So
Oh, Kit has a
Kit
fat
can
hog.
go 300 plus miles per hour.
300.
Yep.
That would kill
Yep.
Jeff. Jeff, you couldn't drive 300 miles an hour.
It
No,
has,
but just having the capabilities, nice. Why would it kill me
has
and not you?
ski
would kill
mode,
me too.
grappling hook, flamethrowers, flares, electronics jamming.
360 sensors, radar and sonar type scanning, self-driving.
Scanner that allow the front red light allows Kit to see via radar, sonar, and radar. Turbo boost, ski mode, aquatic synthesizer, which enables it to drive on water.
Well, that's not very
And then
practical.
super pursuit mode, which was a later season add-on, which got it up over 300 miles per hour.
Batman would have to get a whole other vehicle to go on water. A whole other vehicle. He doesn't have one.
I'm guessing there's a button in there.
Ejector
You can,
seats, automatic doors and windows that open without a driver.
oh, come on. You think
See-
you think the Batmobile can't do that?
See, Shuddy actually has like the right stance and the right argument here because he's arguing with seasons of footage, seasons of Kit flexing its muscle, whereas you're just going off of 2 movies and a few select shots. Also, I would assume Kit is a much bigger part of Knight Rider than the Batmobile is of Batman.
It is the sidekick to Michael Knight for the most part. Like most of that show is the two of them interacting with each other.
That's right. Whereas you got Alfred, you got who are the other Batman characters? Oh, Robin.
Well, not in either of those 2 Batman movies.
That's true. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like he didn't have the whole point of him. He doesn't have one chick that he's going after.
Well,
Except
he's got
for,
Vicky Vale.
In the first one.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
then
so
he's after Michelle Pfeiffer in the second.
but that's Kim Basinger, right?
yeah.
She was
Yeah.
so bad in that movie.
So the Batmobile has a jet turbine engine, way cooler than a Trans Am.
How fast does it go?
Armor
Just give me
plating,
numbers.
machine guns, concealed under flaps in the front. The Batmobile has dual Browning M1919 machine guns, grappling hook and cable system, smoke and oil dispensers. So now we're getting into fucking Mario Kart territory, which is sick. Bat disc launchers and bombs. Bombs, not N bombs.
What about F-bombs?
In Batman Returns, the Batmobile also
Lost a wheel.
can like shed its sides to go through a narrow alleyway to get through tight spaces when it's in pursuit. Kit can't do that.
Wait, the Batmobile lost a wheel in Batman Returns? It's been a while since I've seen that movie.
No, he's doing the
No.
fucking Jingle Bells thing, in which also Batman smells, which I would probably disagree with.
I took that as true. Like, oh, wait a second. What are we talking about? I lost a wheel? You had to bring it to the mechanics? Never mind. I'm totally siding with Kit.
And the Batmobile just fucking looks cooler.
I disagree with that.
As do I.
Oh, you
I
guys
think
are
that the
pussies.
Pontiac Trans Am looks cooler.
A fucking Pontiac? over the
I don't know if I'm
Batmobile.
going to use this word right, but I'm going to say it confidently. The Batmobile is just too ostentatious.
Jeff, you did it. That was
I did.
perfect.
That was
That
good.
was
I knew
perfect.
it. I knew it. As it came out, I was like, I am nailing this.
It's kind of
I'm going to fucking nail
ostentatious.
this.
Capiche?
Kevin, you pull up to a restaurant in the Batmobile. Everybody's going to be like, this dude's got a small dick. He's compensating for something.
Not if I
You
Yeah.
pull
hop.
up,
Not if I
you
hop out
pull
of the
up into a Trans Am. They're just going to be like, this guy's a dickhead.
Not if I hop out of the Batmobile with my actual dick hanging out.
How about Dick first?
Yeah.
Oh,
my-
wow.
And then my dick's wearing a cape.
You don't have to do that.
Penis.
Wow.
I don't know. I think you guys are being pussies. I think Shuddy Boy, you're wrong, and I think Jeff, you're just a spiteful biatch, and you're not voting with your heart. I think the Batmobile is objectively cooler than Kit. But whatever. Are we going with the upset of the century here?
I think Shuddy sold Kit better than you sold the Batmobile.
There's
So,
nothing
I
to
am
sell.
hot.
It's the fucking Batmobile.
Well, I didn't know anything about Kit beforehand, and Shuddy brought it up in our text chain. I got it. I did Google it, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool." But Shuddy's sell of it is just killer. I mean, if you went with the Adam West Batmobile, which I believe had shark repellent in it, that's tough to argue. But
But there's
The
not
Tim
many
Burton
sharks in
Batmobile.
Gotham.
you never know what you're going to encounter in Gotham. It's a crazy place. Jesus, Kevin, you have to win everything.
When was the last time I won anything?
Mario Party.
Oh, that's true. Well, the Puminati
In
was
in a very shitty way, as a matter of fact. He fucking stole the victory right out of Carl's friend's hands. She was winning for like 70% of the game, and then you fucking get in the last second and steal it from her.
Oh, so if the Giants win at the last second, they actually lost?
Don't worry, that doesn't happen. Yeah, they would just lose. Giants don't win last second. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move Kit forward. I think it's gonna. I don't know.
God, you
I
guys
just
are
appreciate Shuddy's pitch. The 4 versus 5 seed in the second portion of the bracket. The Scooby Doo Mystery Machine versus the Party Wagon, which is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles band.
Both probably have very good snacks.
Yeah, the Party Wagon, excuse me, has got to be stocked with pizza, you'd assume, right?
Well, it actually has a pizza launcher. I mean, it launches.
What? It's amazing.
It also shoots manhole covers as projectiles. It like chucks them like frisbees. Let's look up the party wagon stats.
I mean, that I'm not going to book the. I think the Party Wagon should absolutely have been
Should have been a higher
seeded
seed.
higher than. Should have been a significantly higher seed.
Well, as you guys can tell, I'm making mistakes. This isn't. I'm really
I appreciate the
leaning
effort
on
you
you
put in,
guys.
Jeff.
I'm really leaning on you guys for this bracket here. Kevin fucked me from Jump Street. Well, what's the mystery machine do that's so cool?
I think it
The
just
only-
looks cool and it's iconic.
Yeah, and you obviously do drugs in it, which
Yeah.
is sweet. But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles they're probably narcs. They probably wouldn't let you do drugs in their van.
I don't know.
Even
I
with
feel
all
like
that pizza.
Michelangelo would share a joint with you.
Maybe, but I wouldn't bank on that. I know
Leonardo would tell Splinter.
for sure Leonardo's narking. I know I can get stoned in the Mystery Machine.
Shuddy, did you know that the van originally belonged to Baxter Stockman? They defeated him, and they took his fucking van.
I feel like I do remember that.
And then in the next episode, Donatello rebuilds Stockman's van into a vehicle more suited for their needs. It's equipped with all kinds of technology that the Turtles found or developed in order to find the Technodrome and other threats. I guess it changes appearances a lot. This wiki sucks. I don't like how it's All I'm trying to do is find like the cool things it does, other than shoot pizzas and. Shuddy, can you share some images of the party wagon with Jeff? I mean, it's got a lot of like side doors.
You don't know
open.
what the party wagon looks like, Jeff?
I do. He's sharing. I think he means the Puminati.
I mean, the toy. I'm just looking at the specs with the toy. It does come with a couple pizzas, a couple missiles. It looks like there's a tow cable launcher on the top. I will say, if I ever had fuck you money, I would buy a van shaped similarly to that and deck it out to look just like the party wagon. And I would take that to Mozza, drive it up to the fucking...
Mozza.
Take that to the valet, hop out, penis hanging out of pants again.
I don't know that part needs to happen when you're riding in the party wagon.
We're going to Nancy Silverton's new restaurant. In the party wagon.
My dickhead would have, an orange eye mask around it, like Michelangelo. Paint the tip green. Promptly get arrested.
But I call it the Splinter, despite the the orange band.
I mean, I think this is a no-brainer. Obviously, the turtle van goes through.
Yeah, right? Well, I guess the Mystery Machine doesn't even really have powers. I will say, though, and this has nothing to do with the vehicle itself, my favorite cosplay of all cosplays are hot Velma chicks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Every girl does it. Every girl that tries it does it well.
I agree. There's
and like
something
she
about
wasn't
it.
even she wasn't even like the hot chick in that show. I mean, it's a cartoon, so who played Velma in the real life?
It was a Cardellini.
Yeah, and
oof.
Boy, was she a Abraham Lincoln in that.
Yeah. Velma cosplay. Let me Google that on my side screen. I
just while Jeff is, rubbing his boner, I Googled
hands up.
Does the Mystery Machine do anything cool? And from the Hanna-Barbera wiki, it just describes it. It's known for its vibrant colors and iconic design. Main mode of transportation for Mystery Incorporated, often driven by Fred Jones.
Yeah, it's just like a hangout. It's just where they smoke pot and eat some snacks.
It does say it's equipped with various gadgets for solving mysteries.
I don't know.
It's just not saying what they are.
Yeah, I don't remember that being a thing. I guess I haven't seen Scooby-Doo in maybe 30 years.
I guarantee it doesn't throw pizzas, though.
That's true. Or manhole covers as weapons. Yeah, I mean, you guys both effectively voted for the parking wagon, so we can move that one forward.
Okay.
Going to the other side of the bracket. And two vehicles from Back to the Future, and I only went with one. I'm going to go with the one that fucking time travels. The DeLorean from Back to the Future. Not the hoverboard, which is objectively cool. Yeah. And we should have... I feel like you're being a little unrealistic. Not unrealistic, but unfair when you get mad about us not having flying cars. We should have some more hoverboards. Like, society should have hoverboards.
Oh, my God, yeah. I'm 100% with you.
So, but it's going against the Ecto one from Ghostbusters. Now, it's been a while since I've seen Ghostbusters. You're going to have to brief me on the on some of the things that this vehicle does.
I mean, it essentially is just fucking iconic and cool. As far as
they have like a big ass like speaker on top, though, right?
No, it's just the light bar, the police light bar, and it just goes. Arr, arr, arr. It just makes that noise. It doesn't even have like a modern police siren.
Is that? I'm assuming that the Ecto Cooler is named after this.
Yeah, I mean it's essentially because ecto is a reference to ectoplasm, which is what they say is a residue secreted by spirits and stuff. Sort of like when Slimer slimes Bill Murray, that goo he's covered in is essentially ectoplasm. So when you're drinking an Ecto Cooler from High C, it's essentially just a juice box full of Slimer's cum.
Monster count.
Oh yeah, give me that
I wish
delicious
it would bring
monster
that
count.
back.
So yeah, I mean the Ecto one is a cool fucking car, and they in the more modern ones they do have like a gunner seat that swings out from the side door, allowing them to do ghost drive-bys with their proton packs. But other than just having ample storage, making noises to get people out of their way when they're going to a ghost emergency, at least they might have explored it more in the real Ghostbusters cartoon. But in the films, I don't think they had. Like Ghostbusters 1 and 2, I don't think it did anything special. Right, Shuddy?
No, it was just an old ambulance that that Ray bought because they could afford it.
I mean, and if we're just going from Back to the Future, the first one, it does fly at the end. So, if we're only taking the canon from first films, the DeLorean has the power of flight in that movie.
More importantly, it has the power of time travel. I think it's
well, yeah. I mean, that's the no-brainer function.
like the flying is just a bonus with the DeLorean.
And I think the DeLorean actually looks cool.
I agree.
Honestly, I don't know that if this is. I'm not saying it's cooler than the DeLorean, but also the pickup that they give him at the end of the movie is also fucking sick.
Yeah, it is a pretty cool pickup. I do enjoy that.
like that. That's probably the most attainable movie car is that sort of Toyota pickup truck that looks like Marty McFly's.
Troy Kwan, one of the all-time Hall of Fame MSPH guests, had a DeLorean at one point.
Did he really?
Of course he did.
Yep.
Of course he did. He probably fucked 1/50th of New York City in it.
There is a furniture store out here called Unclaimed Freight, and back in the day, the people that owned it at the time did have a DeLorean in storage in one of the back rooms that you could see when you were shopping the discounts.
I mean,
it was just under a bunch of shit.
The DeLorean was fucking dope. I mean, those Gulfwing doors are sick, and
I'm surprised they don't re-release it or make a retro one.
Dude, there have been rumors for so long.
I know.
There was even a DeLorean website set up, touting that they were going to bring it back, and that they never did. But the DeLorean failed. People kind of just laughed at it, kind of like they do today with the Cybertruck. And then Back to the Future made it cool.
I kind of like the Cybertruck.
It's because you're a cyber cuck. But then obviously this movie comes out. It's a mega hit. Everybody thinks the DeLorean is the coolest fucking thing on earth. But I think it was a case of too little, too late, and it was just in the throes of bankruptcy. But when Back to the Future came out, actually it was probably, I think I was too young because Back to the Future came out in '85. I was born in '82.
That was one that I saw on VHS first.
Yeah,
and was completely committed to it by the time 2 was in theater. So that was a big deal.
I very much remember going to see
Back to the Future 2.
Yeah, I remember seeing Back to the Future 2 and 3 in the theater. I remember with Back to the Future 2 ending with the trailer for Back to the Future 3, and I was like, what? You can do that in movies? Fuck! I at one point, after I saw the DeLorean in Back to the Future, and then I looked at the car my mom was driving in the 80s, I was like, Mom, you should buy a DeLorean. And she's like, I fucking can't. And I, try explaining that to a 5-year-old. But I was like, no, just buy one. Just get it. Instead of this car you have now, get that cool car. And she's like, Kevin, I can't. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy it for you for your birthday. And she's like, Kevin, you're a fucking idiot. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. I'm going to pick up every penny that I find. I'm going to save my allowance. Beautiful. And I'm going to buy you a DeLorean.
Kevin, you know what you should do when you get that $3 million for John Cooper?
Oh, yeah, you got to get yourself a DeLorean.
Yeah, no, you got to buy Helen a DeLorean. That's what
Excuse me.
That'll be like that one year for Mother's
She already
Day.
turned it down several times.
Yeah, that's gonna be like that Mother's Day where I bought her Heat on DVD, and she was like, "Kevin, just take it," and she gave it back to me. Mom, with my newfound filmmaker money, I've finally at last bought you a DeLorean.
Like I promised you.
You know
I
what?
told you this day was coming.
You can have it. It's like when Homer gets Marge for her birthday a bowling ball that has Homer engraved in it. But I mean, what are we doing here? DeLorean moves on, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We'll move the DeLorean on. Then I went with spaceships for the last region, the 3 versus 6 matchup here. I went Millennium Falcon. I was going to obviously put it against the USS Enterprise, which is the Star Trek ship, but instead I went with the Freedom Shuttle, space shuttle from Armageddon. The one, now, of course, it's NASA. They do everything twice. So they sent the Independence and the Freedom up there on that asteroid, split it in half, and save the world. Spoiler, Independence didn't make it. Freedom did, though. And this is actually a Shuddy suggestion in our group chat, and I appreciate that, Shuddy. The main reason why I picked Freedom and put it in here is because I don't know shit about the USS Enterprise. I don't know anything about Star Trek. I did see the movie when it came out in theater.
The Chris Pine
because
one?
because everyone was hyped on it, and I was like peak my like film nerd days, so I was like, fuck, I'm gonna go to it.
If you
really
have
like it.
Paramount Plus, I highly recommend watching Lower Decks, the animated Star Trek show. It is very, very fun.
You're
Jack
talking
Quaid,
the Puminati. You're saying me.
both of you guys.
Well,
Okay.
I don't have Paramount Plus.
I do. I'll check it out.
Jack Quaid from The Boys and Novocaine and is the main voice in it.
I've never watched
Isn't
a
that
Star
movie
Trek.
that I like?
I've never seen a Star Trek series, but I did enjoy the J.J. Abrams modern movies. But I mean, the Enterprise is kind of just like a floating army base. Like it's enormous, and there's just fuckloads of people in there, and it's capable of warp speed, I guess, and it's decked out with weapons and shields. But
it's not as iconic as the Millennium Falcon, though, which, of course, as we all know, Han Solo won in a poker game or in a card game.
But some might say that's not nearly as iconic as what the Space Shuttle Freedom did for the Earth.
It saved the Earth and America,
Saved humanity.
more importantly.
Well,
Saved humanity.
Yeah.
the Millennium Falcon arguably saved multiple planets, not just one.
Well, we don't care about those other planets. Those are legitimate aliens.
All right. But
Freedom had a nuke. Freedom had a nuke.
It had a nuke, but is it capable of warp speed?
Well, I mean, if it slingshots around the moon,
It
gets going pretty fast.
It goes
Mad
fast.
G's.
Faster than light.
You got me there. It doesn't go faster than light. But Millennium Falcon does?
Yeah,
Yes.
it can go into hyperdrive, warp speed. It has a fucking energy shield around it.
I mean, I instinctively put it as the 3 seed ahead of Freedom from Armageddon, but
don't worry, Jeff. You've scratched my back.
oh yeah,
yeah.
I'm glad to see you pussies taking this seriously.
oh,
This is very high
Wait, you want-
stakes, guys.
all right, we're moving the Freedom on.
We
'Cause
are.
It's got Bruce Willis and a nuke. That's all it needs.
Internet, fucking get these guys.
Come on, who would?
Kevin, you're
who
the
would
one
prefer
that
to
made
be-
him trim it down from 16 to 8.
I didn't make up. Jeff literally just put in
And actually,
18.
And actually,
Let me clue the Puminati in. You're going to hear about this in the Easter egg if you download the audio episode. I sent Shuddy and Jeff a text of like let's make a bracket out of the coolest fictional vehicles. I gave a whole bunch of
And
examples.
And Jeff and I both took that to mean movies, vehicles from movies and television. We didn't both catch that you wanted strictly,
Magical powers.
yeah, fictional vehicles that weren't rooted in reality,
Well,
such
no.
as the A-Team van, the General Lee.
No,
Eleanor. I had to get rid of Eleanor.
I would say those count, but I also suggested all like I don't think it would be too out of pocket to have the hoverboard from Back to the Future 2 as well as the DeLorean because they're both very cool fictional vehicles.
Yeah, but you can run someone, like hit someone on their hoverboard.
Well,
you have the
those-
protection of a car.
No, the bullies tried, and Marty McFly ran over their car and hopped on it.
You just got an answer for everything, don't you?
I do.
All right.
Remember? And then the car crashed into a truck full of poop.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, a fucking, I don't know, like a hoverboard, is that, it's really going to be in a competition with a fucking time traveling DeLorean, the Batmobile? I mean, look at the other things we got in here. The Freedom's got a fucking nuke. What the hell is Marty McFly? He can't hover away from a nuke.
Like, I was suggesting, I did put Knight Rider, Batmobile, Turtle Van, the Millennium Falcon, the
there.
DeLorean, Pee-wee's
Hope you're
bike,
happy.
Pee-wee's
You got it.
bike.
Okay, I'm not going to put
That's
a
a fair-
goddamn bicycle in here.
It's a cool fit. People like that pop culture vehicle. I think it
I
counts.
should put fucking Mitch Gooson's rollerblades from that movie Airborne. I should have did that. Should have put his fucking rollerblades.
Okay, you think if you show people a picture of Pee-wee's bike and a picture of rollerblades, people are going to identify what movie the rollerblades are from?
The one that I made a mistake on, because this could have been a good conversation, was the Akira motorcycle. The Canada's motorcycle. Canada's?
Canada.
Canada's. All right.
Canada, if you want to pronounce it like how the Japanese would.
Canada. Yeah, that's the one that I do. I do kind of have a buyer's remorse. So that was probably the biggest snub.
Yeah, I mean, Canada's bike is one of the coolest fucking fictional vehicles ever. It's so sick.
Was this in the Easter egg? Yeah. The Illuminati's going to revolt against you when they hear that you took out the fucking Mutts Cuts van from Dumb and Dumber. Everyone wanted that in the bracket, I bet. Everyone would want that in the bracket. And I was this close to putting the Mirthmobile from Wayne's World on there.
Well, that's also why I'm saying, like, you didn't have to cut it
With
down to
Twizzlers.
8. It could have been, the traditional 16 bracket. There were just so many, like, 8 of them were just real classic cars.
Well,
When you have all these, like, cool, like, fictional, like, hyped up vehicles that didn't even make the cut.
I knew I was going to host it, so it was more or less for my notes, but I understand your issue. I should have put the name of the show next to some of these cars, which are just cars. Like the 1970 Dodge Challenger I had on the original bracket. Shuddy rightfully thought it was General Lee from Smoking the Bandit. I just meant Dom Toretto's car. Or wait, what did I say? I don't know what I'm saying.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard, thank you. I didn't see
It was
either.
a Trans Am in Smokey and the Bandit.
Fair enough. Thank you. You caught me slipping again. I was going to use the Dodge Challenger from Fast and the Furious instead because I thought that was more of a badass car that beat those souped up Asian cars in street races.
It does have Nas.
I also had the Ferrari Testarossa from the white one from Miami Vice, and going back to one of our original points in this bracket, rolling up to a fucking club in that, like, almost guarantees you pussy. Almost, it has to.
We don't even have a single James Bond vehicle. Like, they have crazy
I had-
capabilities.
There was one. There was an Aston Martin on the list.
Yeah, and Jeff took
from
it out.
From Goldfinger.
Because it's a real car.
It's multiples of 8. I had to go 8 to 16. I didn't know
a
what to do.
DeLorean's-
You sent me scrambling.
A DeLorean's a real car.
But it time travels.
Yeah,
Fair
but James
enough, though.
Bond
No.
car shoots missiles and has fucking ejector
Yeah,
seats.
no, you're right. It could have been on there. It just didn't make sense to put it. I guess I could have put it against a DeLorean. Then what would
I
you
mean, a
have done?
fucking NASA spaceship with no
It's got a
supernatural
nuke.
powers fucking
It's
made
got a
it.
nuke.
All I'm saying is for the people that are, gonna be angrily typing into the comments, I did fight for some of the things that you're bummed aren't represented.
Let me address those people right now. On behalf of the selection committee, I apologize to the Puminati for possibly whiffing on this bracket. I mean, it's kind of doing what we wanted to do, which is getting conversation, but it's not as authentic as the previous bracket conversations we had. So I apologize. And this isn't, my failure isn't because of laziness. I want you guys to know that it's because of stupidity. It's because I'm dumb. It's not lazy. I tried.
So
Listen,
you guys,
we did ask him to be a guest at the last minute, so
That's true.
the fact that he was even able
Sure.
to whip this up,
I had to work on the laundromat. I was in the laundromat.
is, we do have to give him a little bit of credit. This was not pre-planned.
and you guys are truly putting a NASA space shuttle through over a fucking light speed capable spaceship.
Yes, because honestly, it doesn't matter what is in that spot. I'm voting DeLorean. I can only be on Jeff's side for so long just to be a dick. But the DeLorean is my vote in that second bracket. Doesn't matter if the Millennium Falcon was there or not. So,
All right,
Star Wars is okay. So I have no specific love for Star Wars.
All right, well,
I can be on your side for the next few months just to be a dick. I'm not going to get off anytime soon.
well, let's move on to the championship.
All right. Well, I mean, this is semifinal. Swinging back over, we got Kit versus the party wagon. You want AI and a friend, or do you want pizzas?
Shooting pizzas.
And shooting manhole covers. I mean, it's kind of close. It's kind of close.
I want the turtle van.
I don't think that's a wrong answer. It's however your heart feels.
This is one of those that I can be swayed either direction. Like, obviously, Kit is my favorite. I love Kit. But if Jeff goes party wagon, I'm not going to think that is should not have happened. Like, there is a case for the party wagon, for sure.
Yeah, I like pizzas. I like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm not anti the Hasselhoff, but I've never seen Knight Rider, and I've spent a good chunk of my early years watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think I'll go with the party wagon.
That's fair.
It was pretty funny when Hasselhoff was like drunk and eating cheeseburgers on the floor.
No, that wasn't in Knight Rider. That was just real life. It is streaming for free on the Roku channel if you're interested, Jeff.
I don't know if I have. I don't believe I have Roku. Do you have to pay for it, or do you just have it?
No, it's a free, but I don't know if you have to have a Roku to have it.
Okay, I don't even have Roku. Gotcha. All right. So wait, the Knight Rider is on Roku, is what you're saying?
Yes. All
do you know what kind of
seasons are?
Do you know what kind of cheeseburgers Hasselhoff was eating on the floor, Kevin?
I don't. Do you?
No, I was wondering. I don't even know what you're referencing.
There's it's like his daughter just filmed him just like wasted, just like can't even get up off the floor, but he's laying on the ground just eating cheeseburgers. Like, I fucking love cheeseburgers.
Dude, I've been there. I've been there. Was it like, did you feel bad for him? Was it a sad video, or did he look like he was having a good time eating a cheeseburger?
Well,
just happened, not want to stand.
The sad part about it is it was being filmed by his daughter, and she was upset that he was a drunken mess. Otherwise,
yeah, it's a bummer.
Like if I showed up to your house and you were just like incapable of getting off the floor for how wasted you were, but just like still shoveling cheeseburgers in your mouth, I'd be like, "This is fucking sick."
This is what I drove to Long Beach for.
Yeah.
I came here for this. All right. What was his daughter like? Is she of age? Was she an adult at the time? Like, oh my God, my father's a mess. Or was like a kid?
No, I think she was a child, David.
Oh no, that is not funny. Oh man, kids ruin everything. All right, we'll put the party wagon in.
Shuddy's on the case.
Kevin,
8 months ago, it says, never forget that on this day, 18 years ago, a clip of drunk David Hasselhoff eating a cheeseburger surfaced.
18
so wait, how
years
old
ago.
is how old? It was 18 years ago. So the clip
So it was
old enough to
in
vote.
2007, and she was 16 at the time.
All right. Well, let's look her up now. What's her name?
Oh, she's in her 30s.
Taylor Ann Hasselhoff.
Taylor Ham?
Taylor Ann Hasselhoff. She has to be pretty, right?
Taylor ham, egg, and cheese.
Yeah,
She comes from good stock.
yeah, that's an affirmative.
Yes, she is hot.
Shuddy is sharing. Yeah. I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating hamburgers.
But I mean, I'm on her Instagram and it's just all pictures of her husband and kid, and I find it very annoying. It's not what I came here for. Where's your OnlyFans link?
I'm sliding into her DMs.
Linktree, here we go.
Get this fucking kid out of here.
Linktree. I'm on my work computer. It's probably not ideal, and I don't see any OnlyFans. Jesus fucking Christ, what a prude. All right. It's terrible. I'm just kidding. Kevin, you have an opportunity to do something really funny. The 2-seed DeLorean versus the 6-seed Freedom. Stab Shuddy right in the back. Get him right in the fucking back.
I'm going to do something very funny and stab you in the front for your bitch-ass behavior. And I'm picking...
Can time travel? Does it have a nuke? Does it? No.
It could probably... It's powered by nuclear material.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take your word for it. I don't remember that part of the movie.
Yeah, that's why the Libyans...
1.21 gigawatts.
The Libyans kill Doc Brown over it because he stole it from them.
Because they wanted him to make a bomb, a nuclear bomb for them, and he stole it to power the fusion needed for the DeLorean.
Yeah, Bruce Willis could have done something way cooler with those materials.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just going to make
He's an oil driller.
But yeah, I am definitely voting for the DeLorean over a practical NASA space shuttle.
So
Objectively
these
cooler.
guys might be great astronauts, but they don't know jack about drilling.
all right, so now we've got the party wagon versus the DeLorean.
Two 80s classics.
This is an easy one for me. It's one hand time travel, the other hand unlimited pizzas.
I'm going pizza.
I'm going pizza.
But couldn't you have unlimited pizza from any time if you time travel?
Oh, I'm very curious about what cowboy pizza tastes like.
But I would have to time travel and then pay for the pizza probably, right?
Yeah, but if you just take money from the future to the past, you could buy the pizza franchise with like $5.
I have to get the money though.
But
I see what
the
you're
Ninja
saying.
Turtles also don't have free pizza. They also purchase their pizzas.
I thought that the party wagon has a pizza cannon. They have to buy the pizzas and load it up.
Yeah, there's not some
they don't
mystical
have like a pizza oven.
There's not some mystical spirit in there just generating pizzas out of thin
Why are
air.
you saying that like it's fucking stupid? Think of the things we're talking about, Kevin.
It is fucking stupid.
Is it? Oh, okay. All right. The party wagon of a pizza oven's fucking stupid, but whatever the amount of money and Falcon can do is, hey, makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it's a really fast spaceship.
Sure. DeLorean, time travels. They use plutonium. Completely straightforward. A pizza oven and a truck? Come on.
Yeah, but it still is limited resources. It's for however many pizzas you plan or how much dough you brought with you to make on the fly said pizzas.
This doesn't sound like any party wagon I want to ride.
I mean,
I guess I'm
go
going
back
with the
and put
DeLorean.
Kit back into the.
Fuck, this is what I get for betraying you, Shuddy. Damn it.
but if you could
I
time
can
travel,
make you choose between your children, Kit or the DeLorean.
somebody who is very curious about hot dogs of different nations, you could try
Well done.
you could try pizzas of different eras. Like you could just find out where the first pizza was ever made and have a slice.
Jeff, you could
Pretty
go
sure it was
back.
Napoli. Pretty sure it's Napoli.
But you could be the first one to bring it to the United States.
You could as the pizza is coming out of the oven, you could shove Leonardo da Vinci or whoever created it out of the way and take a bite, and you will be the first human being to ever taste pizza.
I'm not gonna eat. It's bitch shit to Google it. I think it was Leonardo da Vinci who invented the pizza.
Then,
I think you're right.
After eating that, hop in your DeLorean, go to the distant future, and try space pizza.
Oh God, where you like pour some water on it and just like blooms.
Yeah, like in Back to the Future too.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I had a brain fart. So where did I get that reference from? And it was Back to the Future. It came full circle.
And as long as you're using the DeLorean for pizza purposes, you could travel back in time to when Pizza Hut had a sit-down restaurant.
The good old days. You could smoke indoors, and
yeah,
they had a salad bar that I never went to.
Brought one of my future stogies. I'm going to sit in the smoking section. I will have a pepperoni pan pizza and a big ashtray.
Kids these days don't even know about the smoking section.
Yeah,
probably blow their brains.
And I like how the rationale behind it, like as if the smoke coming out of said cigarettes was going to stay in that section and not drift over into the non-smoking section.
Everyone with the seat closest to the smoking section had to feel like they got fucked. Like this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Can we at least put up a curtain or something?
I'm in non-smoking, and the guy sitting next to me, cigarette smoke, is blowing right in my fucking face.
Dude, this guy ashed on my leg. All right, well, so the DeLorean, huh?
I think the DeLorean's got to win. What about what are you voting for, Shuddy? Because Jeff's voting for the pizza.
I'm voted with the DeLorean.
I'm voting for the pizza truck. Yeah. I like long shots. I like underdogs. All right, the DeLorean. Your best movie TV vehicle. Since, again, and I apologize ahead of time, or at the beginning, what were some snubs that could have beaten the DeLorean?
I mean, again, it's not about like a snub that was a clear winner. It's just, stuff that deserves to be in the conversation, fluffs the bracket.
I would have loved to hear your Pee Wee Herman commentary.
I mean, you'll hear it in the Easter
for that.
I mean, look at this. I have a replica of Kaneda's bike right here from Akira.
It's unfucking what you have.
That was a birthday present from Carl.
Oh my God.
Look at this.
What a woman.
On my computer. There it is. Kaneda's bike.
He's going to take out the camera. All right, hold on. Let's go to my garage. Look at it. I got a DeLorean. Here
look
it
at
is
this.
in
look
my
at this.
garage.
Tattooed on my dick.
The Millennium Falcon.
My dick is pancake shaped.
That's why I call my dick the Millennium Falcon.
Endlessly searching for a woman with a vagina that's like a disk drive.
Oh man, I'm disappointed the freedom lost.
If
nuked,
if anybody, if you think anything was snubbed,
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you do, dude. So I actually I googled like iconic movie vehicles, and I had like 13 or 14 before I even googled it, and I went to a Reddit page and I scrolled the Reddit page, and one of them. They had 50 iconic vehicles from cars from movies. And one of them wasn't the Mutts Cuts van. And someone on Reddit was like, whoa. What about the Mutts Cuts van? I was like, that's going on my bracket. That has to go on my bracket. That's the biggest snub. All
right, well, leave us comments on YouTube and what you think the biggest snub was. If you had anything beating the DeLorean. If you think Battle Cat counts as a vehicle. For Shuddy. I don't know what you're trying to do there, Jeff. You're trying to shift the camera focus?
Yeah. It just keeps moving. Wait, is Battle Cat, is that what Masters of the Universe, does he ride that around?
Yeah, right, Shuddy?
Sorry, what?
Does He-Man
have too high?
Does He-Man have a vehicle other than Battle Cat?
I mean, there's the Bashosaurus, there's the Attack Track, there's...
Did you forget these, Kevin?
The Road.
The Road counts?
No. Road Ripper.
Roads.
More like the Chode Ripper.
Stridor. There's the. There are a bunch.
All right. Well,
Are
There's a
you
bunch.
how jacked up are you? Did you see the new Masters of the Universe trailer? Are you
I
pumped?
did. I'm pretty excited. Yes, I'm
You should go
excited.
and He-Man cosplay.
Dom and I are already committed to going opening day, uh, to see it together.
do you think
I know
AMC
Dom.
or Cinemark is going to have a cool popcorn bucket? And will you guys be purchasing it?
It depends on if AMC has a cool one or not. If they do, then more than likely.
Oh, Dom, well, 100%. If I know Dom as well as I think I do, he will be buying a limited edition Masters of the Universe popcorn bucket.
It's Skeletor's gaping asshole.
You haven't gotten to see me wear it because it's been cold, so I've been in hoodies. But Dom got me.
A sexy He-Man harness?
No, the shirt for the movie with the movie logo on it for my birthday.
I have a boner.
Little Mama,
There she is.
Thank you.
look at that bitch.
Little Mama, you want to promote your OnlyFans?
$5 pussy and everything.
Oh, no.
Oh, Mama, give a little sneak peek.
Oh, I'm going to have to blur that out for YouTube. We're going to get
You put a
demonetized.
Put a subscribe here button. Oh, oh, Mama, you gross bitch.
Oh, click Lil Mama's pussy to get notifications when we post a new video.
Oh, Mama.
Well, I guess, do we have to do the last of this year's?
NFL fucking pick
It's
No, we
not
can
the
do it next
last
week.
of them.
Oh, it's not? Fuck, I was hoping it was.
Because there's still the Super Bowl.
Oh.
But
Oh, wait, how? Well, this is the next week. We can just do it, right?
I mean,
Oh, wait, do we not
it
have...
doesn't matter. There is a bye week, yes. So
That means it blows men and women.
Exactly. Yeah. In this case, it does. Yeah.
So, I don't know what any of that means. What's happening?
Well, the Super Bowl isn't for 2 weeks, so we can just pick next episode if I'm
Oh.
a guess on that one.
Okay.
Or we can just do it now. Really, I mean, there's one game. Who do you, Kevin? Kevin, who do you think's gonna win the Super Bowl?
Who's in it?
Seahawks and Patriots.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did I get any
rematch,
points? Did I get any points last week? Did
so
I
you
pick any
got
of them?
1 point. You went 1-1. You picked Seattle to beat the Rams, which
Okay.
they did.
Good
But
job,
then
buddy.
you picked the Broncos to beat the Patriots, which they did not.
Oh shit.
They were
Um,
close. Cover the
Jeff-
spread, Kevin.
Jeff picked the Rams to beat the Patriots. I'm sorry, to beat the Seahawks, which they did not. I picked both games right. So
Oh,
I
Shuddy
am
watching ahead.
now 1 game up on Jeff at 63 and 45 to his 62 and 46.
This feels like the Mario Party coins all over again.
So,
I just got
for
mocked
the
by
Super
Bowser.
Bowl,
Want to do some player props next week?
Yeah.
it is
Yeah,
the
you
New
answered
England
yes to it.
Patriots versus the Seattle Seahawks. Kevin, you have officially lost the game, but what is your pick?
I think the Patriots are going to win because they always cheat. I don't know a lot about sports, but I know that.
Now, Jeff,
They're like the Shuddy boys of the sports world.
I think Shuddy's going to pick the same thing. I'm going to go with the favorite. I'll go with the Seahawks.
that's who I'm picking as well.
I mean, they're not going to. I mean, yeah, what are I going to do? Play for a tie? I can't even win. Is there any way we can change it to where I could win? It's really
Let's-
nothing, right? It doesn't matter, right? And, there's only a punishment for the loser, too, right?
Correct. but let's think of, so we don't go a week without NFL pick them. Let's pick some props next week.
Yeah. Yeah, we can
Let's do
actually
some fun
even
side stuff.
we can talk props, Kevin, next week because that's something you'd actually be interested because the Super Bowl they have all these weird props.
Yeah, it's the silly stuff, right?
Yeah, where you pick the color of the Gatorade.
If you're a guest next week, if you have the time.
Yeah, I'll ask
You
my
have to
boss.
check your
We'll see.
schedule after we sign off.
Yeah.
You spank me like a dumb little baby.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Jeff, thanks for being a guest.
Thanks, man.
Don't forget to go to
That was
his
a lot of fun.
website and get his donuts that are filled with poop and giz.
Jeff, what's that website again?
Donutcumslugglers.com.
Yeah, go to that. I'm sure nothing will happen to your browser. And
Make sure you use your work computer or while you're at work.
I recommend a VPN.
what else would you like to promote while you're here, Jeff?
I mean, that's about it for the most part. I'll kick bets in a couple of weeks. Hopefully, I can do some more shows and podcasts to promote my Super Bowl podcast, but that won't be for another couple of weeks. So just pumping away at some betting content at outkick.com.
There you go. Check it out. You can also follow us on Instagram. I'm at Kevin Kraft.
At Shuddy Boy.
At Jeff Rowe Records.
And at MSPH Podcast and at John Cooper Movie. Again, if you want to get one of these posters, Etsy.com/shop/John Cooper Movie. And again, if you're not following the John Cooper Instagram, it would be a huge help if you are, especially now that they're going to try and get it on a streamer. You know, the follower count is something that they look at. So any charity follows are greatly welcomed. Also, if you would like to see some of the images we brought up, you want to see this episode on YouTube, youtube.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. Check it out, subscribe, like, comment, all that fun stuff. And if you just can't get enough MSPH in your life, please check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. It is fucking fantastic, if I do say so myself. You will never be bored. You will never want for content, because we are cranking it out. Much like Jeff cranks his hog. So check it out. Patreon.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. All right, everybody. Thank you again for listening. But until next time, something.